market was not moving, firing first of all, and dude, pump crazy, Nasdaq dropping. Trump said that I tweeted something. I think he tweeted something, and now, dude, it's not normal. Wow. Still good for the CRT. At the moment, what I want to see is this. Thing is, although it's crazy, I still have to wait like at 3 at least for this candle to close. Like 15 minutes. That's a problem with, we're waiting so much. There are times you have to miss all these movements, but for me, it's crazy, man. Accumulation, everything was doing great, and look at this. That's what one of the questions you had when with absorption. I mean, how do you know when it's actually being absorbed, like in these cases, and when it's actually gonna be finally it's gonna liquidate it, or it's gonna finally drop? I mean, the thing is, this usually happens when price is actually trying to break it as it happened. And the thing is, I mean, I cannot show you now with it. I could change it, but I'm not showing it. Let me go to my overflow. Yeah, it did happen. Well, the thing is, this was just a change of direction to the bias. The reason why, first, it tapped into 160, respected perfectly, rejected it. Look at this, AMT, CRT low was respected. Was liquidated. Good thing, and now we should go for a CRTH. Good thing now we're in a half level. But looking at it right now, a price, it looks like with the AMT and with my New York entry with the power mode, that easily this could be, like the range. Price would just respect here at high CRTH, then go back here and go for the CRTL. That's usually one of the things you want to see in terms of market conditions, fair value, fair for everyone, buyers and sellers. Now, regarding to the question about the absorption, I mean, it's not. I mean, how can I simplify it? Simple. As you know, absorption means that buyers in this case are trying to break price. I mean, in this case, trying to make the market higher, but they're failing. It means that orders are being filled at the same time, but also says at the same time the orders from the passive orders, it means the limit orders, the resting orders from the sellers as well are being activated. They're selling it. Now this as well, and with this as well. I mean, you can see here all this with just accumulation. Most people would call it a range, barcoded. But the thing is, when you see this after, in this case for the a bearish, most of the times usually as well goes in and bearish as well, continuing with the bias. Why did it change? Well, there are things. Trump tweeted something. Someone did something from a hedge fund. There's a lot of things that matters as well. But for me, again, the context that matters is that gold is in low, it's in a big loss in terms of going. I mean, gold is in losses. If you were holding gold for a long time, as I already spoke about this, then going below 4K, it means something. It truly means something. When things are going deep, in terms of something is going down, guess what? That is called panic. People will start selling, panically selling. People will say there was a fraud. It happened with Bitcoin when people said, nah, it's gonna be, 2008, everyone was telling, that's another of those coins that's not worth it. Years were passing by, and every single year was getting more strength and more power and getting more into the markets, and little by little defeating fiat. Fiat means normal currency, like something we use daily, and that's what happened. it grew strong, and then there were times it was going back, retracing. That's when people were saying to buy the deep, but it still was going down, but still was going higher as well because it was going to retracement. So when things goes bad in terms of after price, after years of finally going higher and higher, and then suddenly starts to go lower, and still and remains in the same price as it was like 3 years ago when it was at 60K or 70K, people start panicking and start selling. That's when you should buy. Now, with gold, it could be the same thing. I mean, as we spoke about this before, I mean, December, January, I mean, not December, but it was peak of it. It went to 5K, over 5K, almost even close to 600, 5,600. That is massive for gold because we're talking about 2 years before 2026 and 2024 was not even at 2K. 2K was at all-time highs at that point. Look, 2000. So you know what I mean. And last year, 2025 was at 3K, and then finally 4K. So, and then for 5K. So it means that it can grow for years. But again, Q3, we're in a moment where price, everything, almost as everything in the markets. I'm looking at my portfolio as well. And if it's normal, if it looks red. That's what I'm saying. So for me, I never panic again. I mean, these are the reasons why you need to understand that inside trading, it's something that's supposed to make you scared, to scare you, so that you will sell everything, and so that them will buy when they move price and make it cheaper. So I don't know. I mean, look at this deep. That's very good price at CRTL. What I want to see now is price at least going up here, and depending on the market, on the open. After the open, this is the open by now. I'm gonna draw now. Draw. Okay, perfect. I want to see this candle, I mean, respective premium level, which is close to 5. Respected 3.75. Respected 4K as well. Look. But these last weeks, I mean, that's been playing around, 400 here, and now 4K. It's kind of sad seeing gold this bad. Nasdaq is dropping down to 28. I mean, Nasdaq is still good. I mean, it's close to an all-time high, ATH. The good thing with Nasdaq is it has a volatile pair. Look, 30. It's not that much. It's not that high. Look at it. And there's a big gap here. It's going to be filled back again, as it did. With Nasdaq, the same thing. Let me go for the 30 minutes. I'm doing a double analysis and seeing what happens. The thing with Nasdaq, dude, is that it is amazing, dude. Although it's kind of trash right now. I'm out of CRT. I mean, look at this. Let me go for the open. This looks like it's going to be bearish. It's going to end up being bearish, but still I'm going to point this one out. Perfect. Guess I'm just going to wait for them both to be closed. I had my pre-analysis, I had my CRTH to explain a little bit. It didn't started and jump right off. I saw this. Yeah, and yesterday I took a trade actually. It finally took. I made profit from it. And that's it, but not much. I mean, what was I doing, man? CRT, yeah. I mean, not CRT at all because price is, there's no reversion. The only thing this, where price actually touched CRTL and then CRTH. That's why price touched CRTL again is looking to touch CRTH. When price does does this, for example, there's a candlestick here. I know it's not the best thing, but it does like this. It's gonna do the same thing. It's always the same thing. You know why? I don't know what it's called, but for me, again, this is. I mean, it could be fair value. Where price is actually going for the CRTH, CRTL, going again. In the low time frames, you will see like this. which is happening right now. Look at this, moving around the ranges. That's a good thing because it means that price actually gonna be very good. And the reason why it looks so bad is because there's no much big of a range. It means the distance between the CRTH and CRTL is not that big. That's why you see that movement, which is a good thing because it indicates me a lot of things. And one of them, the most important thing, is that market is actually willing to be fair value for both traders, sellers, and buyers. Okay, let me play the music. Again, I still have to wait like half an hour more. That's why I said maybe I should stream at 4 p.m. But I think it's good to be at 3:30 to see the open, because look at this movement. I generally didn't even expect this to happen. I knew that Trump, when he tweeted yesterday that we should buy in the markets, but I'm seeing in Nasdaq 100. I do have NQ and mini Nasdaq, of course, for micro and minis. But I don't trade futures, so. But I thought it would actually be bullish, and it's totally just the opposite. Okay, let me see if there's something. I mean, yeah, I knew now. Yeah, there was some news. Trump speaking at 3 p.m. So now I wonder why. Yeah, but I mean, I understand why it has to be like 3:30. I mean, there's volatility, and that's it. Yeah, but New York. Still nothing for me. Still have to wait. That's a problem with this. I can generally see the change of it changing, for the simple reason that I used to like jump into New York Open and that's it, and go for volatility, which was not a bad thing if you know what you're doing. But I have much clarity waiting for like 1 hour. This is Nasdaq, that's why everything was kind of weird. And this one is already done. Okay, but very clear accumulation, and that's it. This is easily. It's not AMD though, because for it to be AMD, I had to be like manipulation to the other side. But look, it's gonna go for it. Okay, 1 minute for it to close. It's gonna close bullish, and what matters here now is the second candle. Again, the first candle is just for you to have kind of basis on what's actually gonna happen, to have a reference, and this obviously is the New York Open. The 3 minute candle, you can do it in 15 minutes, but I think for me it's better to wait. Usually Powell, what he does is he waits for New York Open to be, to open at least, and then he waits like a 10, like 30 minutes for the second candle to be formed, and then maybe from then, kind of look for the trade. So if I had to kind of give you a tip, you could look for 15 minutes and 30 minutes, always at least a little bit higher time frame. Do not do 5 minutes of structure. For 5 minutes, there's nothing there. So let me put some music, man. Let's not get this boring.
In another life,
Wow.
this may have been different.
Wow, dude. Okay, perfect. 3 p.m. I have to experience what is actually having New York Open at New York, a time of American time. Because being in Europe and you have to trade at PM, which is crazy. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if price actually went up being bearish again. When you see this kind of big candles being formed, as well that the next candles as well are gonna be big, or at least gonna cover all this movement, because at the end, the market moves always. And look at these big chunks of trades, dude. Big candles, 4 or 5 big candles in a row. The market actually always adapts. There can be news, and of course the volatility is gonna spike or it's gonna draw. It's gonna go down fast, but the market always adapt to it, and it always end up taking by different little more candles to kind of cover every single liquidity back. Dude, I want to stream on TikTok so bad right now, dude. TikTok as well, and Instagram and Facebook. So now streaming on YouTube and Twitch and Kick, but still I think I would get more audience to for me to build and grow. If I did on TikTok, I did it already 3 times or two, but I don't know why every time I do it, kind of crashes. But I still wait on God, and that's it. Okay, closing below. So that means one thing is, and we're shorting. Makes sense. Close to premium. Although I would like again as yesterday for price to kind of go to a CRTH to be completed again. The exact same thing happened yesterday. I was going for a long, and I was actually right about it. Every single thing was good. A plus setup. Price was I think it was bearish. It was bearish and it closed below. It closed above. So it was a long position. But I have the CRTL there. I wanted price at least to go back, of course, but it didn't. And I actually respected the RB on the first touch, maybe second. And then finally it went up for the half level. Now the same thing, but inverted. The same thing is going to happen, I think. And price is going to be the premium. The half level, the open here bullish. And I think, let me suppose the price, the second candle, this one, is going to close bearish. Below, with the body below the New York Open. That's a good thing. What would I have to do? Wait for price to come back. Most of you would say wait at least for premium to be liquidated again or CRTH. Yes, based on AMT, I should wait on CRTH as well. But if I could catch a trade here as well, would not be bad, and I could target easy half level and CRTL. But again, what I always say, adapt to the markets, man. You can journal, you can backtest, but the thing is, the market's not always gonna be the same thing every single day. The conditions, that's what I'm talking about. That's why at least you just have to adapt. Because most of you, and even me included in the past, I used to think, if I journal, if I backtest, I'm going to see the same thing every single day. Yes, in terms of setup, in terms of everything, but not the same market conditions. Meaning, you will not always see the same price doing the same thing. No, you will see patterns because it's a cycle. The market's a cycle, It has a bearish momentums, bullish momentums, yes. But it's not always going to be the same thing again and again and again. The market moves, and that's why you need to adapt to it. It's hard because at the end, you just have to be there, look at the charts every single day. You can do your journal, you can do everything, but at the same time, when you collect all those data things for you, when you actually look at them and you feel like, okay, with all this data, what can I improve now? What are my mistakes? Is my RR? Is it my entries? Is it my strategy? Maybe your strategy sucks and it's not a problem. Unless you've been trading with that a long time and you see still no rewards or change, then maybe it's a problem. Or most of the times it's not a strategy. Maybe it's just you. You're just impatient and everything, which as well happens a lot. For me, what I think I had to struggle with again, of course, in the beginning was a strategy. I was trading pattern trading. That sucks. Don't do that, dude. That's for newbies. It has kind of an event. You have to go through that. But the problem was I was jumping from, strategy to strategy, trying to find my edge, trying to find something that actually would fit me until it did. But the thing is, you have to stop with it. You're going to be jumping from strategy to another strategy from months to months. Dude, you have to give it time. Test it, back test it, forward test it. Collect enough data for you to say, okay, it might actually be the strategy this time. But no, dude, this is your strategy, you just jump off that. This is your strategy again, you jump with another one. Dude, you're like Thanos collecting all the stones. Come on, chill. At the end, I think that every single one of us will find our edge. As long as you are consistent, you're gonna make it. For example, I saw one video of someone on Instagram. I actually liked it and comment something. Maybe it was on my account, not the BLASE FLAMMA one. But dude, I saw someone passing a funded not even funded, a challenge. 2 years, man. 2 years as a challenge, dude. And I was like, yeah, if you're consistent, that's good. But 2 years, it shouldn't do too much. Take too much, It's like, 2 years? For example, for me to pass a challenge, it has to be less than a week. It doesn't matter the count. It could be 25,000, 50K, 100K, 150, 200. It doesn't matter, man. Less than a week to pass the challenge and to be funded. Not meaning phase one, phase two. No, literally every single process of it. But I mean, I think every one of us is different. So, but dude, that was crazy, man. I understand. Again, if you're watching the stream later, my video on YouTube or maybe even Kick, if you're watching this later, always ask questions, man. Go to my YouTube, ask questions. Literally every single thing, man. Wow, dude. Okay, bullish. That's a good thing. Kind of crazy the markets now. How is it moving? Because look at this, dude. This is 330. Look at this. Normal. Everything was normal. Look at this. And then somehow, boom, it changed it. I mean, now looking at it, I don't know what to say. Again, I just stuck to it. When I see this, if it goes above, there's liquidity here. I could target. There's 16. There's obviously a 4K, which is going to be touch again. What I want to see if price at 4K respects it around this range, which is 4.5 as well. This range of 4.5 and 4K. There's a 410 above as well around these levels here. These levels are important because price actually in this case respects 4K, which is normal. I mean, 4,000 is a big level. But again, what matters is to see the second candle. If this closes above or below, that's all that matters. And then just wait for manipulation. That always happens. There's always manipulation. It could be once, maybe it could be twice, but what matters is always gonna be one. For example, I'm gonna show you the trade yesterday, dude. Oh no, dude, I don't have the setup now. Yeah, because I eliminated it. Well, doesn't matter. Look at this. I ended up in profit. Yeah, not much, but I don't know if you remember. The first candle was bearish. Look at this in New York Open. And then there was an RB. This was the RB. Respected it. Of course, if you remember, the half level was around this, around here. It touched my TP without having me my entry touching my limit because I had it like in the middle of the RB. If you're gonna recall it, it's just my video on the last day, and dude, it was perfect, dude. I had literally entry, I had everything, and boom, it didn't touch it. But later it did, but I didn't close it and ended up touching. I think it was on the TX move, but I didn't close it enough, and actually ended up being less profit, but still good. Actually, it was good. Good thing about New York Open, if it's volatile, most of the times later exit session for me is gonna be even more volatile. You know, after 4, like 4:30, 5, and then 6 to 7, or maybe and not even 8, it's gonna be good. But the thing is, it's Friday, so I don't know until how much that will last. Friday actually days where, you know, we'll have to do something now. I'm gonna leave a little bit. Okay, I'm back. I had to do something real quick. Done. Now let me see what happened yet. Okay, drop. That's a good thing. 15 more minutes. I truly think it's gonna close below, but again, it doesn't matter what I want. What matters is what happens, and then I just adapt to it. But again, as always, to repeat the same thing, I'm not gonna be tired of saying the same thing. If it goes as above New York Open, for example, here or here with the body, not the wick. If it goes as above, where I will wait for prices to continue in, extend, and then a manipulation, and then continue with that. Again, that's why I have to be careful as well, because there's a CRTH with that, meaning that, I mean, if it reversals well, I don't expect it to reverse much, but CRTH as well here and price respecting both, gotta be careful with that. But I truly think it could be an extension of it. I mean, it's been bullish. After this could change everything. That's why I have a strong good thing of it. Strong pulse for it. It actually go bullish. The extension. If it doesn't close above and it close below, what I expect for price is to continue as well, to extend, manipulate, and then finally go back. And the thing with if it goes below, I don't think it's gonna go to premium nor CRTH. I mean, look at this. This is a RB, which I'm gonna put now. Rejection block. Perfect. And it's already inside of it, so that's a good start. When it's normally the body is already kind of above already in a bullish, in this case in a bullish example, then I expect it to be bullish. So where's the RB rejection block? Perfect. Look, I always put like in the middle of it. I could make it more transparent though. Yeah. Even more transparent. That's a good thing. Oh, not that much. Let me see. Nah. Transparent is good. Perfect with this. Okay, and the letters. That's the only thing. Oh yeah. Oh, this one for the letters, of course. This is good. 76. I'm gonna save it, and that's it. Rejection block, perfect. So okay, 15 more minutes to see and finally go for a trade. Although again, not trading New York Open actually sucks, because when you see this. But again, this is not usually what happens at New York Open in gold. Usually, gold kind of moves, but not this much. So, and even less because today is Friday. So. Okay, what happened with Nasdaq, dude, and it blown up, of course, as always. This one is the different thing with Nasdaq. But look at this, man. Okay, so it closed here. It's gonna close. I don't think it's gonna come back. It's not going back, dude. This is the second candle. It's not coming back, dude. Look at this RB, dude. It's not. So with that, it will come back. I don't think it will. At this point with the RB, dude, it's not it. Let me see, where is it? But look at this movement, dude. How can you look at this and say it's going? It's not. It already broke CRTH. So I mean, now in the half level of it, I'm gonna draw this one to here. I think it's gonna be good. Perfect. Premium and half level. Wow, dude. And the same thing with price. But look at this. The good thing with Nasdaq is that the continuations and the movement, dude. If you printed out this one, it was bullish and then somehow respected what, 2015, 28,215 and 202. Yeah, 13, 12. It's not gonna drop, I think. It's not gonna drop. Maybe to CRTH, close to premium, kind of retracement to 600, and then from here, as it already did twice, and impulse again. There's liquidity here, going here. It could go to 800. But I mean, Nasdaq. The good thing with Nasdaq is if you actually want to scalp, it will actually make more sense. Nasdaq is just continuation after continuation. You can catch this reversals. Imagine having a limit to 100, dude, and just for a few inches of ticks, it doesn't happen, dude. I would trip. I would be tripping, dude. Okay, 10 more minutes to see. Again, I'm doing just double analysis to see what's happening. Of course, I'm trading more gold, but again, Nasdaq is something I would not like to not trade. So, okay, going bullish, perfect. What I want to see now, what happens if it closes above, always look for that continuation and later from that manipulation. The thing is with the manipulation, at what point will actually turn back? You know, because always something happens is that it extends the bias at the tendency, comes back a little bit. It could go to literally inside of the RB or in the middle, you know, at the top. So it depends. But look at the RB, dude. It's so little. It's literally so little. The good thing was in the half level, so there's a 520, and this would be 490 as well. But I don't think it will. Look at this. With an NS 100. The bad thing about trading indices, well, I mean SVDs, is that you have to go for lot size, and it's not the same a lot size in Nasdaq and gold. Obviously, that's the thing. On Nasdaq, if you're trading lot size, you have to go up, literally up. You have to highly over leverage. That's why, I mean, if we could trade, of course, futures. I mean, only a few people trade NAS 100. And I am more of a guy who trades mini Nasdaq instead of micro. I trade NQ1. Yeah, if I could. I mean, of course, there's more points of movement, so you can easily go. Here are gonna be, you know, but or I mean micro mini. That's it. Okay, but still good. Okay, still it's not closing and it's actually dropping. Wow. 7 more minutes for it to conclude and then finally could trade. Okay, closing above, that's a good thing. 6 more minutes. Let me see, Nasdaq. It's gonna keep going. Not more retracements. Wow, dude. Amazing. Imagine this. How many points is this, dude? I'm at 6. Wow. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, wow. Okay. Oh, but still, look at this movement. More accumulation after accumulation. Hmm. This could be a good sign of absorption, but still, I would like to wait more. You know, what matters and what dictates it. So. 4 more minutes. The thing is, I have to literally wait for an hour for the setup to be formed, dude. And missing all this movement, wow, dude, it's amazing as well. Look, Nasdaq as well, looking like it's gonna be absorbed a little bit. Close to 700, 720, 7, yeah, 28, 7. 20k, 700. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if actually price ends up dropping, you know. Oh, it be actually closing. Okay, 3 more minutes. Let me go to the 3 minute and let me go for a gam box. You see actually how it's doing. I'm going to this and I'm going to get this high. This should be 87.50. There's an 190 here close to the half low of the gam box and close to the half low equilibrium. Okay, perfectly close already. Let me see. Oh. Okay, what's happening? Dude, what's happening? Wait. It closed above. Wait, I don't understand. Wait. having like something. Okay, this is 3:30. Perfect. Second candle is this. And now the third candle. That's why I missed this movement, dude. It already closed. Now it's just formed this second, third one. Yeah, 3 candles, of course, 3 candles. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, where actually to go for my. Usually it comes back to the entry. Wait, the entry's here, right? But it didn't close that much about, you know. I was expecting like it to close a little bit higher and then coming back to the RB model. But it's looking like it's going to be lower. Okay, let me see. Okay, it's 3:30, close above, going lower. Doesn't make sense, dude. It literally closed above. Why is actually okay? Wait, no, it doesn't make sense for it to go short. Okay, so adapt, I guess. Maybe this could be a retracement as well, but. Going for a long period should be. And here I just had to wait for it to kind of calm again, higher, and then dip a little bit. I mean the RB is kind of big, so I guess yeah. But look, it closed above, literally close above, not below. So now I understand what's going to happen. I had to wait even more. You already wait like 1 hour for the step to be formed, dude. Oh wait. I think I'm messing up. I'm messing up. I think something's happening. Wait. 3:30. This is from 3 to 3:30. This is one. This is the open. It starts with the open and it closes. It starts with 3:30 to 6. So basically, this one is the open, the 16 one, because it's 4. Wait. And this one is the one closing. What? Wait, I think I'm messing up with my head. I mean, maybe I have to sleep even more. I'm sleeping 7 hours a day, close to 8. Well, actually not, maybe 6 hours. Okay, I understand one thing. Okay. Now it's like dropping back to what I said it was gonna go. Maybe a little bit even more. We have a limit there. Thousand ticks? What is this, dude? Wow. Maybe premium? Where's CRTH? Above. And we'll go lower. Like 200 ticks. I mean, it's kind of the normal thing for for it to move. This is 460, so if it touches, always a little bit lower. 300 against 1,300. I know it's gonna be a lot, but I'm gonna activate this one. And that's 100. And gold just still pumping. It's not coming down. Okay, fine. I think it will go up. It has to go up. Let me go for the has to end here. It doesn't make sense now. Well, with this one, look. 530. Close below with the RV here. Then boom. This is the 530, dude. No, but this was one. Yeah. That's why 30 minutes. Okay. What now? Oh yeah, close above actually. This one is it. Now it kind of came back. It's supposed to go, but I expected to have at least for price to kind of go up, you know, higher. I don't know. Now it's kind of complicated to see. Now the conditions are actually back to what it was. Price being trash, little bit good movement, news, and then trash again. So again, it's Friday. I wanna be surprised. Well, look at this. Look at my. What is this? So I was expecting at this price to go higher, but again, it's a premium, and it's 4K. Wow, too much noise there out there. Okay, here's this one. Okay, Naman, Dumby, Balance, MCBZS, viewerstreambo.com. As always, appreciate it. No thanks. Okay, nothing happening. Nothing is happening. So I think I'm gonna give it like to move to 45 and end the stream. Again, nothing happened, dude. Missed this, but again, waiting too much. I should wait maybe at 4. You know, like kind of give it. Wait. Wait, I think I'm kind of wrong here, dude. I think I'm gonna trip in. Is it this one actually? And that's why it's... No, this one is when it starts. This is from 3 to 3:30. New Copen. Then this is the second candle from 3:30 to 6 to 4, where it closes that. And now it should be this one. It's closing below, so it actually makes sense. If this one closed below, then I would just say, yeah, it would make sense for it to be bearish. But I don't know. I'm having kind of trouble now. I don't understand what's happening with price. And of course, Nasdaq is just tripping up, and again. Good, dude. If you actually scalp Nasdaq, it would make sense. Wait, let me see.
We are full.
There goes the goat.
Boys, girls, there's probably like 3 girls, but I'm making this video because I feel like I have to a little bit. I want to make this. So, if you look at
Yeah, no, I was right. I was right. Simply the market is not meeting the conditions, and that's it. Okay, so 30 minutes, the first candle for New York Open was actually bullish. The second one close above. So actually at 3:30 now, after 30 more minutes, HO actually starts to go up again. It's still inside the RB block. What happened with the GAN box here? But still, I mean, respecting the RB here, but now no way I expect it to. I expect the price at least to close above, kind of go back in the trace a little bit to a RB, maybe in the entry, and then from here kind of explode upsides. That's basically what gold is doing. But the thing is, gold is not coming down to it. I don't think it will, but that's okay. I just have the limit here just in case it actually later it comes back. And with gold, it's just not. I mean, look at this movement, and this movement, both movements. If you had like a challenge, you could easily be funded now by this, passing the phase 1, phase 2, or even not if there's nothing, if there's no phases. These are the movements. I mean, you expect these movements between a week, throughout the week. I mean, from Tuesday to Thursday, because most of the times Monday and Friday actually days, where that things that happens, but they're very chill actually. Usually they're untradeable, but today, I mean, it's kind of normal this week. Although I said yesterday that Friday usually was going to be kind of weird. Not weird, chill actually, but it's what it is. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it at 3 minutes. There's nothing for me here now. I mean, maybe we'll post later if something happens with it. But at the moment, as I'm seeing, price is doing the same thing here. Accumulate, and maybe kind of drop later. All of them kind of keep an eye on this one. There's some GAN box in the half level as well. What happened with the half level, dude? But yeah, I don't know what happened. And as well, in the middle of the half level of equilibrium. So I have to wait yet. For me, nothing else. Okay, I'm closing the stream. Nothing happened. Actually, kind of boring as yesterday. After New York Open, I expected more, but it is what it is. So, keep flaming people. Fired out. God bless. See you on Monday.